Yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo. Welcome back to Calibria Crystal Guardian. Update time. Let's go what we are seeing for the updates. In today's update news, we have a new limited event UI. It's pleasant, it's tropical. Look at this. Look at this. You feel all tropically and whatnot, and you can see the event for itself. You can even actually, instead of clicking on the event, it just shows up right there in your screen. You don't have to actually click on it. You just switch between and then do what you got to do. So, yay! I'm. It's tropical. I'm kind of digging it. I'm digging it. I don't know how you think about it, but I'm digging it. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to click on anything. It just once you click on it one time, it shows up. A little bit smaller, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah, I'm digging it. Cool. As you can see, I only missed one thing. The one thing that I really wanted was a lock, and that's the one thing I end up missing. And that's something, and I had a flip for it too. But not paying attention, I hit the flip and went two instead of precision flip or the perfect flip. So my bad, my bad, my bad. Panthenos. Look at this unlock beauty right here. Yuki may absorb all other hero skills to learn them. You see another YouTube video, you feed him. Let's go into it. The faction is determined by the current faction of skills he is used and which hero he absorbed. Yuki will first assume the faction of the heroes with the highest star ranking that he absorbed. So, if we're going to talk about what will be a great faction for Yuki, obviously I would have to say light and dark. That way he's element neutral when going into PvP. But how many of y'all is going to sacrifice a high level light or dark to get him that way? I will, but would you? I'm only doing it in order for you to know that either A is good to do or B, that was the worst idea in the history of Calibria Crystal Guardian. So I'm going to pay that sacrifice. I'm really at a 90% mindset to sacrifice my Eve into Yuki just to see. I'm really determined. I'm really into. I'm thinking about. I'm 90% there. So in the comment section, like. Matter of fact, I put it like this: if I get 100 like on this video, I definitely would sacrifice Eve into Yuki. So comment in the section below, like the video. If a Zorba hero are the same star ranking, Yuki faction will be determined by the fractions of skills in slot 4, then slot 3, and so on. So slot 4 will determine, it goes by the rank. So if you got a level 5 and a bunch of level 4s, then the level 5 will determine the faction. If you have all the faction being what it is, then or all the heroes being the same level, so all level 4s, then the one in slot 4 will determine the faction. So on and so forth. All right. So you get extremely powerful hero and may therefore not be used in PvP battle. So if you're sacrificing a hero like Eve, just know that you kind of SOL because Eve is one of the monsters that's very hard to get. Yeah, it's very hard to get. So be careful of what you're sacrificing, okay? But in my eyes and my philosophy, PvE, PvE is what's going to give me my runes and give me what I need to do in order to fight in PvP. So if I have a hero that could clear everything quick, fast, in a hurry, I think the sacrifice is actually worth it. I may be dumb on thinking that way, but I think honestly the sacrifice will be worth it because I'm not able to do all dungeons with it. Like if I have and you see it out there, everybody's talking about it, the Holy Swordsman skill 1 that ignore defense, right? And I have Eve skills that automatically give me 25% of all my allies' attack power, and I have a Holy Swordsman that's ignoring defense. Is there a boss out there that could stop me? mean, my runtime is going to be awesome. The only difference is that trash wave may do something, but other than that, I can just give it a slot four that could take out the wave. I could give it a flame spirit if I'm allowed to, a flame spirit slot three, and that right there would mean okay, you got one, two, and three. So Eve slot one, I mean Eve slot three. If I could do a flame spirit slot three into slot two, then I'm ignoring defense there too. So therefore, I could definitely wipe out all the teams. So we have to unlock it first and play around with it. But yes, the ship event is not taking place until next week. They didn't get it approved in time, so therefore, if it shows up on your screen, they'll let you know right now. If it crashes the game, do not call them, do not email them. They're letting you know now it's not approved and it's not worthy of anything. So therefore, if it crashes your game, that's on you. If it doesn't crash your game, you are ahead of the curve and you're getting rewarded before anybody else could actually get rewarded. So it is a flip a coin. But if it crashes the game, you got to restart and do what you got to do. Well, guess what? That's the chance you pay. But they letting you know ahead of time that it's not up to snuff and it's not worthy of anything. Let's go into Arena to see how Arena looks. Oh, weekly reward. Because I should have thought about it what it did the last time, right? So the way they did it was still to me awful, so awful. Oh my god. So in case you're wondering what's going on, right? Calibria have a department that focus on the science of games, human behavior, human reaction, everything of the sort, right? It's like Vegas. They study what it is that keep people in the seats longer to spend money. So they remove the clocks, they offer you drinks for free, offer you food for free because at the end of the day, so long as you get those things, there's no need for you to leave the casino to go look for those things. There's no need for you to leave the casino to go buy drinks or leave the casino to go eat food. It's right there for you. And by removing the clock, you don't know how long you've been there. Calibra got the same team that they invested in. They didn't invest in customer service now. That's why when you send emails out and you're not getting any response, that's the main reason. They don't believe in customer service right now. Maybe in the future, but for now, they don't believe in that. They believe in the science of the game to try to bring people in and what they could do to get people to spend more. The community is asking for a percentage when it comes to arena. So top 1% get their reward, top 2% gets the second reward, so on and so forth. Their science department has determined that's not going to be great for us. It's not going to give the struggle that we need for people to try to endure and go through it. So what they're going to do is make it that the top the top five fighters do this, and the top 10 get second place. This would have been great when you had three servers, but now that you merge three servers into one, the pool now becomes a lot more dangerous. So therefore, you as a new player is going to either have to wail just to get to the top, or just say screw it, I don't even bother. And that's the fact of life. There are a few free to play players that could do it, but they started off early. So if you're new, you're not catching up no time soon. It's going to take a long time for you to catch up. You're way behind the power curve, and they know this. And they know that you're going to be frustrated, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to try to spend money to get where you need to get to. So take it for what it's worth, but their their idea of doing updates to fix the consumer problem is really not a listening to the consumer type deal. It is a science that is, we're going to give you something, we're going to make it broken, And then when you complain about it, we're going to fix it in order for the illusion of we're listening to you to appear. Because a lot of these things they knew ahead of time going in. Like for instance, the rune sorting thing, they knew that because they play themselves. They know this fact that you need to sort your runes. So later on in the update, they're going to come to we're listening to the people and we're going to give you rune sorting. You're going to be able to sort your runes the way you want to sort it. But the reality of the situation, they already knew this and they already have a plan in place of when they're going to put it into the system in order to keep the game fresh and to keep you playing again. So by giving you little bits at a time, they're able to capture you more and more into the game. If everything is well done from the onset, history show people get bored. People get bored and don't play the game because the game is too easy, or I've accomplished everything that I need to do within the first week. There's nothing else for me to do. So they do these little tidbits of releasing information here and there in order to keep you interested into the game. So it's a love-hate relationship that we all got to deal with, but this is the science of playing games. When you're playing console games, you don't have to worry about that. You already bought the product. We're good to the next one. But when you're playing mobile games or download content games, they have to find a way to keep you interested and not be bored. And this is the way they do it. So take it for what it's worth. And this is why you see the arena and the Apex being the way it is. It's just they had realized their science department had just told them, plain and simple, that if we just make it this way, I mean, I'm telling you, every player on Discord has screamed out to the top of their lungs to just make it percentage. It takes nothing for them to make it a percentage. It could just be the top 1%, the top 2%, the top 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's gonna equate about. It's gonna do a lot better for the community. It was just like the Cali Night thing. The Cali Night event, no matter how much y'all scream to the top of your lungs, they know the frustration in getting Cali Night is what gonna cause you to actually farm. The event that says Cali Night times 2 event is what's gonna get you to play that moment of time to give a spike into the game. So it's all about numbers. It's all about scientific numbers to them. So take it for what it's worth. Again, we're not gonna beat that dead horse no more. So I rambled. I don't know if that was a ramble for good or ramble for evil or ramble for just rambling's sake, but you're well informed now, okay? So let's just end it off with some summons and just call it a day. So we saw Yuki and we saw that a new hero has been put in the game. I will review the hero, but I got my summoning hat on, and we all know that when it comes to new heroes, whenever they come out, I do a summon and I tend to get them. I needed you on the other account. I need you for the other account. I tend to get them on the first day, but am I interested in this new hero? When I get him, we're going to review him. When I get him, I shall review him. Ugh. You know, you like, what was that? I don't know neither. I think I tried to blow a kiss and not. Please don't hit me for harassment, bro. Oh, shout out to all the new subscribers and the old subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I mean, honestly, every time I get a subscription and I get a like, I'm actually inspired to actually do better. I like the comment section. I'm telling you, I don't understand how some YouTubers like, oh my gosh, people are toxic in the comment section. I know that my comment section has been wonderful. Yesterday's suggestion was Spire. How come I haven't done Spire? And to answer that is I haven't done Spire because because it's 500 levels. What I really wanted to do was just level up all my heroes until I'm really at a great point to where they could take on anything and not just run through Spire. That way it could just be a quick. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Jeez, Bob. So I wanted to just wait until I do Spire. I guess just like the science of the game, I wanted to give myself something in the future so when I get bored of grinding or I guess get tired of running the same thing over and over again, I have still one content of the game that I have not accomplished yet and I could just go ahead and do. It was the same reason why I haven't did Vapor Dreamland either, till recently. You know, everybody was rushing to do Vapor Dreamland when it came out. And I know I was, you know, screwing myself over on LD scrolls and sacred summons. But I just wanted to just wait till later until I got my heroes in place and then have a content that I could do and keep the game fresh for me. So the Spire is something that I just wanted to keep fresh for a later date. I am going to start showing some Spire content because I got teams that's really good at Spire right now because I'm low level in Spire. So are you serious? You better be a 5 star. Give me a second. Better be a 5 star. How in the world, me of all people, didn't get the new 5 star? Me of all people. So the trick is, I think, is you must go into archive and actually look at the hero, so the game knows that's what you want, right? So let's look at him, talk about him. Am I missing something? He's lawful. Here he is, right here. Okay, so here he is. We're gonna shake him. Yeah, rage. Because you get him this mad, he pops out of the scrolls, right? When you get him this mad. His skills: attack an enemy, deal 400% attack and damage, 85%, which could be maxed out to 100% chance to slow. So now you have your slow automatically. So it's like the Enchantress, but with skill 1, right? That's very, I mean, in arena, that's very deadly, man. When you get to slow a team down or slow somebody down, your turn cycling is just ridiculous. Skill 2, option 1, or O1. Attack 5 times at random. Each attack deal 106% attack and damage and has 50% chance to slow target for 2 turns. Enemy that are slowed by this attack will take 2 times the damage. So we're going to test that out to ensure that a 2-time damage is for everybody or just for him. We got to test that out. Attack all enemies to deal 315% of attack and damage, 50% chance to slow the target for 2 turns. After this skill is complete, all slowed enemies will restore 100% of their attack and HP to Master Tau. That's interesting. After this attack is complete, so he attacks and have a 50% chance to slow, which goes up to 60% chance. After the skill is complete, all slowed enemy will restore 100% of their attack in HP to Master Tau. So it's just a heal. Just a heal. It made it seem great for a while. I was thinking Elven Queen in my head, but it's just a heal. 100% of their attack and HP to you. So it's a way for you to heal yourself. Yay. Attack all enemy. Now I wish they would have just said to the that would have been great. Boy, that would have been awesome if it was to all allies. Whew, that would have been great. Attack all enemies 2 times. Each attack deal 106% attack and damage and has 50% chance to drain 20% of target energy and slow them for 2 turns. After attacking, haste all allies for 2 turns. No. Whenever ally take damage, Master Tau has a 70% chance to steal 30% of energy from an enemy, excluding the attacker. This effect is calculated once after each enemy attack turn. So if you're fighting a boss, guess what? This is not going to help you because like the Hydra boss or the Chimera boss and everything else like that. This don't help because it's only one thing, and then they attack you. You just SOL. But don't use it for bosses. I mean, I guess it can be used for colossals and all those because then one of the tower will lose their energy, and if they don't have no energy, they can't plus up the boss. So I guess the towers would be great in regular colossal, catacombs, but not Hydra. And option 3, when Master Tau is the only hero remaining, increase resist damage by 50% and damage of all attack by 100%. So you can get to double the attack if there's only one enemy. But it says of all attacks. So, okay, think about this for a second. If he's the only hero remaining, I guess you can't use him when anything else because he would have been if this skill would have been if it was only one enemy alive, it would have been great with the passive from Bone King. But Master Tao has to basically 1v3 a whole team, right? Wow, that's I guess now that you pair it with this skill right here, if it's one person and he get to actually slow them and build his energy up, this skill 3 actually kind of work well with that skill too. When other heroes are alive and Master Toe is attacked, 50% of the attack damage will be doubled and taken by your hero with the most HP. So definitely is a double bluff. So you don't need to have is a one-man team attack. So you got to have a perfect scenario where I don't think of a perfect scenario where you want your whole team to die and he be the only one. That's very, very scary. Very, very scary. And if he's alive, then he's killing your team. That's not a passive I would definitely not be using. You could use it. I definitely won't be using it. So back to the summons. I should say this for Odin, right? Because it's supposed to be a 2 times event for Odin coming up, which I don't care about. Jeez, Bob Saget. Jeez. Um, you're not the new hero. Today is. Come on, you gotta. Come on, man. It's me here. I think I'm all Lich King out. I'm all Lich King out. So in rage and frustration, what we're gonna do is we're gonna ensure that we get this hero. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy a pack. We're gonna buy another pack. We're gonna do a 10-time summons, and we're gonna get him right on the first one. Ready? This is why I'm Mr. Amazing. Or not Mr. Amazing. Are you serious? 2 4 stars. Can I trade you both in for a 5 star? I'm not saying that y'all not important, but can we trade you in for a 5 star? YouTube's girlfriend. Yay. So that done it. That's the video for the day. Let's end it off with these 5. Gotta go back to feeding again. Not feeding. Oh, I'm happy now. Oh, I just thought about something. I do need a feed because I need to get my service up to snuff. I need to get my service up to snuff. That's good enough. All right, so they didn't give me my new hero. This is the first for me. This is the first for me. I don't know how to take it. That means that they owe me a LD Nat 5, right? Whenever they don't give you the new hero, they owe you an LD Nat 5. Mermaid skill up, definitely need mermaid skill ups. Voodoo Walker, you're going to be converted to mermaid skill ups. Mermaid, no. Last one, and we're done for today. Feel bad, man. No, well, the rates is what the rates are. All right, so enjoy your new Lukey. We're gonna theory craft online once I get them, and we're gonna sacrifice if I get 100 likes that eve. Until the next one, enjoy.